Hi, Connie.
Isaiah, how are you today?
Great. How are you?
Have a great day.
Yep.
Connie is our most beloved staff member in the entire building. And what makes her so special is she goes out of her way to make everybody feel special. And she does this by attending events, interacting with the students. She was a guest coach one night. She pays out of her own pocket to buy cakes for birthdays, straws. She pays for students that don't have enough money as they go through the lunch line. She just extends herself so much that it's unbelievable.
These kids just touch my heart. They make my day. They make me want to come to work every day.
I had our class do 2 letters. One was a personal letter, another was an anonymous letter. And she got most anonymous letters and personal letters from different students thanking her for everything that she did. She's not looking for accolades, she's not looking for promotions. She just does it because that's the way she is, and that's what makes her so special. And people really sense and understand that, and that's why she's so appreciated and so revered here.
How are you today? I had a lot of kids tell me that they wouldn't come to school if it wasn't knowing that they were going to see me that day. I make their day. When you only see them for maybe 20 minutes a day, you know you're doing something right. And if you can get some kids just to come to school, that's so important. And if that's just what a lunch lady can do, I'll keep doing it.
I'm Larry Rocket. I'm a custodian here at Cunningham.
Everything he does it with perfection. This is mine, and I'm proud of what I do, and so he puts his best into it. He'd have those floors shining, and he'll go out of his way to do anything for anybody. He never complains. He's always there. You can call him, and he just does what he does. And so that's just above the responsibilities that he has here in the building.
30 plus years. I know I love, I had to love what I do.
He's always talking to kids. If he see a kid running down the hall, he said, hey, you never hear him say anything, but the kid turns around and they just stop. And they just care about him. They really love him.
I want to be someone that they can look up to, that they can relate to. Maybe I can be that role model for them. Working with the staff, the student, and that's what's really keep me inspired. I say to be the best that I can be and be a light to our students.
Good job. You can place some notes that are down low.
Michael is a second grade child. He has autism and he is nonverbal, but we find lots of different ways to communicate. He joins our classroom for the majority of the day, particularly in the morning when we do math. He leaves for reading groups and he leaves to work on keyboarding. Otherwise, he's with us the rest of the day. There is absolutely no exclusion for any reason.
So we have 100 plus 10 equals what, Michael? One thing that I do is I break it into chunks. When Mrs. Smith is doing the launch, we do other little things because sitting through a half an hour math launch gets really long, and so we just do other little things, and then when it's group time or independent time, then Michael does what the rest of the class is doing.
We have a trampoline over in the corner. We have a tent for a quiet space. We have a rocking chair, and those all provide sensory input for all children to help them focus, to just take a break and regroup and then come back, and so they're able to focus on their learning.
Before, kids always had to come to Michael. He never really would seek out peer attention. Now he's going to the kids, he's working with them in groups, and I feel like the other kids have benefited because they are around him all day and they have learned how to communicate with someone who is nonverbal. They have also learned his wants and his needs.
They will grow up with the ability to work with people with differences of all types. We want to encourage a society of people that accepts people with differences, and this group, I think, will be at the forefront of learning how to do that and teaching others how to do that.
We got some spirit fingers, we got those gun shows, but what are we doing now?
If you don't have creativity, things get kind of stale and boring. So what I try to do is I get them up, I get them moving around, try to play a little music, incorporate, songs, raps, dances, things like that, just to kind of keep them engaged. Honestly, I think they enjoy just being in class, because half the time they don't even realize they're in math class.
Today we're working on a Rube Goldberg. It is a crazy contraption that you start something and it does some results. For us, it's lighting a light bulb. Just the whole process of learning that it's okay to make a mistake and that you just pick up and you try over again.
Astronomy Club has been around for about 3 years now. One of the most exciting things is that we're growing not only in our club capacity, but also in our technology as well and our available resources.
I want to be an astrophysicist when I grow up, and I think this is a good step to kind of get into the career.
We are working on Habit 6, which is synergizing, and they are learning how to work together, which is a big part of kindergarten. I think it just gives the kids somewhat some focus, and it's teaching them to put first things first, get their work done. It's a great thing. This is our 3rd year of it, and we just keep going from there. So if kindergartners can do it, anybody can do it.
We are committed to living the 7 habits without expecting a reward. As we shine our example around the school, others are drawn to follow our leadership. Our goal is to be kind, friendly, and welcoming to all in our community of learners at Orange Elementary.
We have created an inviting school with all kinds of student leaders.
This is where we superheroes can shine as we stand for the silence.
Can you try not using your finger?
In a nutshell, we pair the reading buddies up with a first grader and they come and listen to them read and maybe help them with some other things reading related.
Little puppy went away. I like helping little kids a lot, and I help them achieve their goals, and I get to achieve mine.
We decided that we needed a school-wide expectations that will fit in every setting: classroom, bathroom, cafeteria. And so we wanted something that was simple, and we are the Highland Bobcats, so we thought we would use our Bobcat as an acronym to come up with the expectations. And the kids could remember that acronym and use it in every setting.
Because one's too short. It's just fun to see the kids interacting with things, getting so excited about really applying all the things we talk about in class, in the sciences, in even English class, so it's kind of a compilation of all the different subjects into one after-school program.
If you participate in this your junior or senior year, you're eligible to up to $20,000 in scholarships. So being able to get a benefit out of something that I enjoy is going to be really great.
They're using their iPads to upload their information that they're working right now in the group to Google Classrooms, and then from there let them explore and let them determine their own comfort level. And then after that, they become independent learners.
It has helped me learn better because I like technology. It piques my interest, and so it helps me so I don't get interrupted as easy.
Press the button, here we go.
I enjoy the LEGO League because I know that it's not something that they're getting in the classroom. They're coding and programming and problem solving. At the same time, they're solving real world problems and hopefully making an impact on people in their community. Really the whole purpose for us is teamwork. Knowing that if we win, awesome. If we don't, as long as we gave it our best shot and worked together, that's really what it's all about.
The great thing about the code curriculum for the younger students is it gives them the opportunity to learn how to use a mouse pad. Simple, but it gave them that independent skill. They come in here wanting to do the lessons I'm teaching. That's the biggest piece that coding has done. They're excited to be in my library, so that's great.
Every Friday we have a 28-minute block and we do our central family time, and all 507 students are split among all the staff members so that it builds a sense of community within our building. And so the whole purpose is to build some familiar faces and mentoring across the grades. It's only about building positive relationships, and so everybody has been very positive about it.
The last 2 years we've made this a school-wide event. And we've changed from Thanksgiving meal to holiday meal, and we include all of our students regardless of the program they're in or the floor that they're on. Everybody participates. There's a great deal of satisfaction that comes from it. So it's not something that they're looking at as a chore. They really enjoy it. They look forward to it.
Teacher of the deaf and hard of hearing at Lou Henry Elementary School. We've been working hard with this group of kids, and we found that a lot of them are functioning higher academically than some of their peers. I think I have my passion for these kids because I know that I'm their language outlet.
In Waterloo School's pre-K programs, we emphasize the whole child, and we put a strong focus on pre-academic skills, which include pre-literacy, emergent writing, math, and science. The sooner we can introduce children to the academic world, the better, and prepare them for lifelong learning and success.
We belong! We belong!
I belong. I belong. We belong.
We belong! We belong!